It's right at 10 o'clock in the morning on Friday, May the 20th, 2022. And welcome to beautiful East Tennessee, leaving the studio behind. I'm actually doing a festival that's in, or close enough to my hometown, I can actually stay there at the studio. It is a gorgeous morning. My destination is going to be the actual hometown of Dolly Parton, where she actually grew up. And it was not Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge. It was a little place outside of Pigeon Forge called Sevierville. So this weekend they are holding their annual Bloomin' Barbecue and Bluegrass Festival. It has become a very big deal, and it also has been canceled 2 years in a row. You might remember that about 4 years ago, this is the festival where I drew Yankee in the South, or Will and Don, big local YouTubers that are now using my drawing as part of their thumbnail and promotional material. Well, that happened at the Bloomin' Barbecue and Bluegrass Festival about, like I said, about 4 years ago. Also, because it is so close to the Bush Beans factory, Bush's uses it as a opportunity to do promotions, and I'm hoping to get some free baked beans today, a few free cans of baked beans, and to hopefully meet Duke again. Last time I did it, I got a whole flat of baked beans. It was getting near the end of the festival, and I had a bunch left over. Of course, the festival has grown quite a bit since then, so there might not be quite so much left over, but we'll see. We'll see. Today's sparkling water is going to be raspberry lime and caffeinated mango passion fruit, along with turkey and pepper jack sandwiches and dried Asian persimmons. Well, I don't really need to say what time it is now because you can see it right there on the clock. The top of the historic courthouse out here in downtown Sevierville. There they've got a statue of the young Dolly Parton. Looks like she's in her early 20s, maybe even teenager right there. Well, not everybody might know that she actually grew up here in Sevierville. They do take pride in that fact. And the festival is coming to life. Well, I found the Bush's promotional tent. I'm wondering where they're going to have Duke. Is he going to be up these steps, maybe? Behind that rope? At any rate, I know where it is, and my tent is just a little bit further down here on the left. Maybe I'll come and see him. Another big difference between this year and 4 years ago is that year I got here late, actually, and this year I actually came in last night and set up at about 9 o'clock at night, which is a good thing I did because, man, it's a scorcher today. Yeah, the official opening time is really not until 5 o'clock, which is 4.5 hours from now, but I was told that, even encouraged to open early because they were saying that people are going to start wandering around and spending money as early as 11 o'clock. There's my neighbors selling burnwood style old-fashioned home decor. You can see the festival starting up very quickly. Oh, we got our own dumpster. I'll just roll that over here. Right outside of my booth is this barbecue ribs place. That is going to be very tempting. I try to avoid eating that festival, carnival, fair kind of foods. It's just not good for you, hence the sandwiches I packed. But sometimes I have to leave, don't have enough time to pack them, and I end up eating this kinds of stuff covered in brown sugar barbecue sauce. Yes, I know. 9:30 at night, and day one is done. Looks like they're still rocking and rolling down there at the soundstage, though. It's 11 o'clock in the morning the next day now, and I moved.
It's written by...
Right over there is where I was, so I moved across the lawn. So they said right across the lawn, right here on the main road, somebody didn't show up for this spot. They got sick or something, so I just moved everything. I'm hoping it's going to pay off. Yeah. You can see it seems like everybody's down there. But the day is young. I'm sure people will start making their way down here. I mean, I'm not the furthest down here. We've got more people right there around the turn, so that to get to them, they've got to go past me. Yeah, this might not be the absolute best spot, but it's better than where I was yesterday.
I see your face again.
11 o'clock now, and it's time to get all of this somehow into here. And just like that, this festival is done. Well, it's about 10:20 in the morning the next day, Sunday now. I've had a chance to rest and then count up the money that I made and do an evaluation, and I'm gonna have to say that I took a little bit of an L on this one. I don't think I'm gonna do this festival again. You know, the numbers are so low, I think I'm just gonna come right out and say it. I don't have any fear of doing that. I think the rent was something like $150. It was 50 miles each way, and including the setup day, that's 300 miles that I drove, and 2 pretty close to 12-hour days. And at the end of that, I brought in $685. So if you take out the $150 right off the top for the rent, that is $535. I dare say I probably would have made more if I had just gone to the Great Smokies Flea Market and set up there by the door and just worked at half price. I've done that. I did that back in 2020, a lot of summer days, and came away with a much higher profit than that. So it was a good festival. It was well organized, lots of live music, good vendors, but it's not my festivals. It's not one that I can make money at. I've done it one other time, didn't make good money then either, but I thought that after I've given it a few years, it would have grown, maybe things would be different. So I've tried it a second time, and 2 times I've taken an L on this festival. And as much as I want to do it again, because it's so close to home, no. So the Bloomin' Barbecue and Bluegrass Festival has got a nice thick black line through it. Not going to do that one again. I am sorry to all the local Tennessee people that like Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, Sevierville area that would have planned on coming out and see me in future years. It's not going to be able to see me there. All right, I'm going to stop talking. Guys, I've got to get ready for church. But make sure to give me the good old thumbs up if you like this at all. Subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications. Look forward to talking to you down in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.